Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Bit of a nice shave to come, and also I'm a bit pissed off today. I just found out this morning via a message from Kyle over at Brown Man Shaves that his parcel, which I sent to him quite a while back now, I actually had to send it by boat because there was that much stuff in it, the weight of it was just astronomical to send by air. So I took the chance to send it by boat, and unfortunately someone's burst into his parcel and stolen everything out of the box, and I just can't believe it. I'm just absolutely gutted. That being said, I managed to get the razor. I managed to get, I think it was a Nivea cream. I couldn't even watch the video, Kyle. I was just that fucking livid. I really was. So, my shave today, I'm going back to something to try and cheer me up a bit. Wickham 1912. Club Cola. I now have the matching balm, which I'm going to be using today. That's all I'm going to use. I'm going to shave and then I'm going to use the balm, nothing else. So, as you can see, this one's got a bit of a dent in it already. Scent strength, good 5 or a 6 out the top, and it just smells incredible. It smells like a beautiful, really nice fizzy cola bottles. It always reminds me sort of like an American sort of cola, like a cheap sugary cola. Doesn't actually smell like normal Coca-Cola, it smells more like, or if you're in Scotland, Bars Cola, which comes in a glass bottle. It's similar to that. Right, Wolf Whiskers, Purple Haze, Custom, Black Wool Fan. It's probably my favourite brush in the den. It's my favourite knot, and my green Wolf Whiskers handle is probably my favourite handle. If I had this knot in that handle, I'd be sorted. So here we go, straight onto the dry soap. Now this has changed colour ever so slightly since I got it. It was almost a bright white when I got it. So there might be something in the soap that's similar to like a vanilla or a vanillin essence, which just changes darker colour over time. Now I think from memory there is a caramel in here, or a form of a caramel scent. Right, that's it. That's all you need. You don't need any more than that. That's probably far too much as per usual. I've just had a shower, but I've been out of the shower now for about sort of 20 minutes. I've just watched Manchester United win again today. Wasn't a great performance. The first half was pretty good, some good play, but the second half was pretty average. Valencia got sent off. It was it wasn't good to watch. Martial, Mkhitaryan are looking really good at the moment. Lukaku got his first goal, which is good. Let's paint this on. So I don't envisage a lot of talk in this video. I've sent parcels all over the world. I've even sent parcels by boat before. I've never had anything go missing, I've never had anything damaged. I've just been very lucky. The one man that didn't deserve it was Kyle. There was some nice stuff in that box. Quite a few bits of one-of-a-kind gear. All I need now is just a nice shave. Just to relax the nerves. Look at the ladder. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Brush is caked. The razor is a Gem Micromatic. It's not the one I've been using. This one was actually sent to me as part of a trade for my Red Dirt Shaving Society brush. I've got the same blade, as you can see, 4 dots on there, so this is its 5th shave. Now this is a little bit, it looks a little bit battle worn, but it's actually in really good condition. It just, cosmetically, it's not the best looking, but it works perfectly. It holds the blade tight, and it feels good. It's been washed and sanitised, and I'm looking forward to it. Let's see how it feels compared to the bullet point. So this one is actually called the Clog Pruf. I believe the reason behind that is you can use this razor without actually rinsing it. Don't quote me on that. One thing I've noticed straight off the bat with this one, much more feedback. You can really hear this one rasping through the hair. But once again, very, very smooth. Slickness from the Wickham is just, it's outstanding. It's an incredible soap which lathers very easily. It smells amazing. It's a gourmand scent. It does smell like something you could eat. Thankfully, it tastes pretty good as well for soap. There we go. Cross the grain. It's a super light touch with the razor. Once you find the angle with these, they're very, very smooth. But actually they're very smooth, I find, even if you don't find the angle right, but you can feel a difference. Now this is the first time I've used this style of it, the Clog Pruf, but it doesn't feel any different really, in terms of smoothness and efficiency. It still feels great. The slickness in the soap's outstanding. I could eat a tub of this soap quite easily. It smells beautiful. Now essentially this is what I mean. It's full up, yeah. Now that is all from one pass without rinsing the razor. I'm assuming that's what Clog Proof means. Everything's just pushing through to the underneath of the razor itself, leaving the blade on the top exposed all the time, so it's quite good at it. It's really good. You know, if you forget to rinse it, it doesn't matter. It still shaves as good as it does when it's got no lather on it or when it's covered in lather. Right, just a for you Game of Thrones fans out there, if you haven't watched it, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but the beginning of it, the first sort of 3-4 minutes of it, whew, brilliant. I think back to the last episode of Walking Dead, which has just gone not long ago, and I thought that was utter shit, totally dreadful, terrible cinematics, terrible direct, it was just shit. There's kids in high schools making better productions than that. But the first few minutes of that was outstanding. And it really set the tone for the rest of the episode. It was brilliant. So if you haven't watched it yet, and you've got it recorded or you're watching it on Kodi or whatever you're watching it on, it was brilliant. Really good episode. It was great to kick it back into it again. It feels like ages since it's been on. And also on the subject of TV shows, I don't know if any of you guys watch Netflix. I've just cancelled my subscription. I don't really need it. I use Kodi and Terrarium and things like that, but Netflix shows like Orange is the New Black, me and my wife watch that. We watch it every year. They release the whole season in one day and you watch it within sort of 3 to 4 days and then that's it. The great thing I love about Game of Thrones, Vikings, Suits, Flash, whatever you're watching, it's on every week. It carries on. You got to wait for it obviously, but every week you get to watch an episode. And before you know it, you're sort of 4 or 5, 6 months into the year of watching it, and then it stops. And then you've got to wait sometimes only 3 to 4 months, and you've got the next season or the next half of the season. Netflix, you watch all 15 episodes or whatever it is, and that's it. Boom, for a whole year. So you're done within a week, and you've got to wait a whole year. So the next time it comes, it's a freaking nightmare trying to catch up again. Just pisses me off. Just one of my pet peeves of Netflix. Wickham Club Cola, bam. Just going to squirt a bit on there. This is all I'm putting on today. I'm not doing anything else on my skin. I want to see how good this stuff is. It smells incredible. Now this will pair beautifully with Florida Waters aftershave, but but I just wanted to go Wickham, boom. If Darren over at Wickham released an aftershave on this, my shaving will would be complete. This would be my ultimate set. That's it dried in. It is absorbed already. Obviously no burn or anything like that, but I want to see how good this cream is, whether it breaks me out in a rash, whether I get any spots, anything like that, just from using the balm itself, without any witch hazel, no alum blocks, no styptic, no nothing. I have had a superb shave there. Had a bit of reaction yesterday to the Leah, or the Leah, however it's said. No reaction at all today, and it just felt great. The razor, might as well start at the soap. Wickham Soap Company, 1912. In my opinion, it's right up there at the top with the best, if not the best, for me personally. I absolutely love it. It lathers easily. It's vegetal based, it's not tallow based, which further emphasises to me how good the soap is. For you guys out there that love Wickham soap and don't like the 1912 formula, you'll be very pleased to know that very soon there will be a super smooth formula version 2 coming out. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm looking forward to that myself. I just hope it does a Club Cola in it. The brush was superb. Wolf Whiskers, Blackpool Fan, Purple Haze, and this is the Iliad handle. Oh, just incredible. And then we finished off with a 1912 Club Cola Balm, which, oh yeah, that's literally absorbed right in, and I've got no residue, there's no stickiness, nothing, but my skin feels like that matte effect. It's like a matte feeling that you just slide over. It's lovely. Looks like I've got an ingrown hair right there, but I'll get that later on. Get the old tweezers into it. The razor, vintage, gem michromatic, Clog Pruf. It's in excellent condition. It looks a little bit shabby, but it is in very good condition. And I look forward to using it more along with the bullet point. Using these has actually turned me off buying a modern version of it, because these are so smooth and great, lots of weight to them. I just don't see the point in forking out 220 bucks for a Sabre or a Rocknell or whatever else is going around at the moment. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements one might be a little bit cheaper. I'll probably wait. I think Razor Rock will probably jump on the bandwagon eventually and pull out something at a much better price point, and it might even be titanium, who knows. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. 18 minutes, that's not bad. My shaves are getting sort of around the 20 minutes and under mark, which is good. Really enjoyed that shave today. Super smooth, super comfortable. It has cheered me up a little bit after the shitty news that I got from Kyle this morning. And like I say, Kyle, there was something very special in there, a one-off piece. I will get something to you, mate, to make up for it. I know it's not my fault and it's not your fault, but I feel partly responsible for not sending it by you. But like I say, it was a cost thing for me. I couldn't afford to spend over, it was like 120 bucks to send the parcel by you, which is a lot for a Piff box, but there was a lot in there, and I'm really gutted now. I wish I'd just forked out and sent it. But that's what happens. That is what happens. You get what you pay for sometimes. That doesn't just include products, but shipping. And I got what I paid for. So other than that, guys, I'm going to leave you to it. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.